Wired and wireless networks 1.4 recap. Right, why do we bother having a network? The reasons why we want a network is that we can share files, we can share hardware and things like that. Okay, so the go-to answer is you want to be able to share a file with somebody. Emailing is sharing a file. Okay, hardware, maybe there's not enough printers, you want to share a printer. We can work collaboratively. So I'm logged on one place, you're logged on somewhere, we can both work on the same file. Maybe we want to install and update software all at the same time. In school, we do not have to log into every single machine. We can just send out a mass update to any computer connected. User accounts mean that the same machine can be recycled. We don't have to buy a specific machine for every single person. Devices can be shared. So in a school, think about it. You don't have to have your own computer. Every year group can log in. Every person in the school can log into a single machine, which saves us a lot of money. So a local area network is a LAN, and that's defined by being a small geographical area using on a single site. The go-to answers are a business, a school, university, home. It's in one place. A wide area network is a little bit different. That's over different geographical areas. So one might be in London, one might be in Scotland, one might be in America. And the other answer for that is, well, do they own the infrastructure or do they hire it? Because if they hire the infrastructure, if they rent the phone lines or fiber optic or satellite links or radio links to make their network work, then that's part of being on a WAN. Because in a LAN, you own that technology. If you want to connect your phone to it, you own it. However, with a WAN, you don't. They have to rent a way of connecting it. The biggest WAN is the internet. Okay, let's look at technology. So there's a few performance factors that can affect it in a network. So Cat5 cables are basically what we use. Sometimes we slangily call them Ethernet. Ethernet is the protocol that we use, but they're most commonly used in a network. Cat5 cables are copper wires twisted together to reduce internal interference. Coaxial is a bit dated now, but that's a single copper wire with a plastic layer to shield from interference around the outside. And then you've got fiber optic, and you may have heard of this. This is the fastest one. This is what everyone wants in their house, fiber optic internet. Because we're transmitting as light, and obviously from science we know that nothing is faster than the speed of light. So if we can transmit in light opposed to sound, it's a lot more faster. But it's more expensive, but it's a trade-off really, like anything in computer science. Yes, it's more expensive, but we can transmit over larger distances without loss of information. And we've got Wi-Fi. Now Wi-Fi uses radio bands, 2.4 and 5 gigahertz. So basically the Wi-Fi channel, the band gets split up into channels, and if you have a look on your home router, it's usually 1 through to 12, and you choose a channel, a little bit like a remote control car. You choose what channel you want to be on. If you went to the park with a load of remote control cars, if they're not all on a different channel, you'd be controlling somebody else's boat and send that off crashing, I don't know, into the pond and do something else. So you've got to be on your own channel. WAP. This is the hardware we might need to use in a network. Okay, so a wireless access point is what allows us to join a WAN or a LAN. In school we have them so that laptops can connect onto our network. It's just like a little wireless box that allows you to join using wireless technology. A router connects a LAN to the internet, sends packets based on IP addresses. A switch connects devices on a LAN, sent to other devices by its MAC address. So a switch is pretty clever. You plug all into it, and then it looks at what the MAC addresses are connected, and it sends the data just to the person based on its MAC address. A network interface card allows a computer to connect to a wired or wireless network. That's basically the card that you plug in. Similar to like a graphics card, goes onto the motherboard, you get better graphics. Network interface card allows that computer to use a network. And the MAC address, which we'll come to later on, is an address that's physically written onto the network interface card. It's given to it when it's made.